Let's get ready to
Triple fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. Too many commenters to the greatest Fantastic Four hater stream on YouTube. Badger,
appropriation.
how much do you hate Fantastic Four today?
I don't hate it. I'm apathetic about it, which might be worse.
Yeah, I was apathetic till I saw the trailer, and then it became more negative than apathetic. But Erwin have become bestest friends with Lubu yet? No, I don't get to play with him. He's like not even in it, and it sucked. That's sad. But in Dynasty Warriors 3, which I will be discussing tomorrow, I did not have to have sexual relations with any J-pop ladyboys. That I know of. There were some let's walk off and it does the slow fade to like the morning. But as far as I'm aware, I didn't have to F any Japanese ladyboys. Moxie, have you had to F any Japanese ladyboys in any video games recently?
Sometime.
I'm
Distant memories.
playing Ghost of Tsushima. Badger, you said it was a little woke. Are there any? I'm gonna get hit on by any K-pop stars.
First, don't play with your Lubu in public. I said it could be interpreted. There's some dialogue that in modern times, if you looked at it, maybe we don't have the same forgiving when it first came out.
So just got through Dynasty Warriors unscathed, about to start Ghost of Tsushima, and it's going to be more stealthy than I want, and I'm going to not love it, and everyone's going to be so mad at me. But tomorrow, you guys get to be mad at me about something else. I finally made a video, guys. I finally did it.
Yeah, you're going to anger everyone.
Moxie, did Fantastic Four trailer do anything for you?
Not really. It wasn't ever something I was really interested in. I did maybe watch the first movie, but like the early aughts, but...
Did Pedro Pascal make a move at all?
No, not at all. He's okay. I'm sick of seeing him everywhere.
I'm going to continue to say this in the nicest, most respectful way possible. I'm the sort of person who's like, come on, guys, Rachel Zegler is like somewhat attractive. Mid, I said it. Yeah, mid. I said it.
Mid?
Hollywood mid. I'm sorry. I said it. And she does not make it move for me either. Also, one of the first movies I saw going back to the movie theaters was Napoleon, and it was god awful, and she was horrible in it, and like purposely made unattractive. So I partly blamed that. Like I still have psychological damage lingering from Napoleon. Out on Apple TV Plus. So it did not make it move for me, but Disney is claiming it moved for a lot of people. Flies to phenomenal 200 million plus views in first day. Wow, that's impressive. It's blown everything away except Deadpool and Wolverine. Badger, you noticing any hype for Fantastic Four?
All the olds like it. All the olds like it. Yeah.
Oh,
like the Chris's
all your Monday
and
olds?
And Blair to Blair's. Like, yeah, they all like it. All the people that Fantastic Four was like their gateway drug, they're fine. Even though everyone says the same thing, that Pedro's, you gotta stop making Pedro happen. It's not. He was fine in Game of Thrones, but it's been downhill ever since.
Good. I'm good. Skip. 202 million viewers in its first 24 hours across all platforms.
Did you hear what Gooch said?
What?
I don't like it. It's not going to be good. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry.
Yeah, I assume that's what he had said, yes. Also, shout out Joey for 5. Hail, boys. And Moxie. Also want to, before I forget, shout out Kid Fitty for that absolutely legendary self-joining membership. I almost forgot you could do that. We didn't see a gifty go through, and we got worried for a second.
Yeah.
I appreciate all of you who self-enlist. All right, so they got these idiots to go hold hands. Apparently, he always needs people to hold his hands to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Why?
As you do. Because they're astronauts.
Why? Is anyone now interested in this because they're going to a space center? Why?
Because space.
Why? You guys have any ideas for how I've said, well, I'm going to talk about it here shortly, ways we could market these things that would work. You guys got any genius marketing ideas they could turn this crap around?
Elon Musk should make his heart out to people. No, seriously, like if he hadn't done that dumb thing, Elon Musk could have made a bunch of Fantastic Four themed suits for the actual fucking astronauts on SpaceX and done a whole cross promotion and had them go on a fucking tour, and like it could have been real fun, but timeline but not that quickly, I guess.
So I'm watching Daredevil while I exercise, and Disney Plus keeps running an ad for Top Golf has a Captain America crossover. So when you hit the ball on your little video screen, instead of seeing like the pins like getting all hit over for a strike, and then they actually like start picketing because they're on strike or whatever. Instead, Black in America is gonna fly. It's gonna fly around on your screen. So all the people who play golf and all the people who want to go to the space center, that's their target demographic for some reason. I have a better idea, but let's look at what these idiots are up to. According to Disney, the trailer launched in Alabama drew the most views ever for a Marvel YouTube live stream. In addition to becoming the #1 trending video on YouTube, ooh, sounds like YouTube might have given it a little bit of boost. It's only at like 23 million or something like that. I checked earlier today. It was also top trender on X, formerly known as Twitter.
Is that their stipulation? Because they said live stream. Because we all know that despite what we might think, the Superman trailer was way more popular.
Marvel premiere. I don't know what they really even mean by that. It's one of the most anticipated Marvel. I don't really believe this. Apparently the olds like it. I have not seen it get any sort of attention like they are claiming. I feel like this is some fake AstroTurf nonsense. You believe in that?
Reason would have been the one I wanted to know. What's that, Max?
I was just gonna say, would the Hollywood Reporter lie to us?
I don't think so. No, very trustworthy news source. All right, so Moxie, actually, we need a marketing idea from you. What sort of popcorn bucket would you like from Fantastic Four? Giant stretchy hand holding a popcorn bucket obviously is the correct answer. So I keep saying,
I don't know. I can't get behind the popcorn bucket thing.
How?
They need something.
So we will talk about this in a moment while I recover from that. Badger, could you please get to Randall, and then we'll sing for GraphWeb against our will?
Yeah, highly against our will. As a normie, I must say the F4 trailer looked okay, but nothing to grab my big balls. All right, I saw Superman the movie when it came out, and guns is meh. Randall, you look like you might classify as one of the Chris Gore Roberts that I was talking about, but you also said you're a normie, so you don't have the emotional attachment they do, and you think it looks.
Yeah,
I like the futuristic retro thing that they've got going on. It's just I'm not invested into the characters and the stories.
I hadn't been either. So I do this thing where Marvel's going to allegedly make a movie or show. So I'm like, I'm going to read the source material. And it always just makes me afraid of what they're going to do. We'll be discussing Armor Wars at a certain point. And I just read that and I really liked it. And it's just like, wow, they are going to screw it all up. And also, Moxie, I just want to say popcorn buckets are very versatile. They have many uses. And how dare you besmirch them? For fuck's sake, Moxie.
Cancel this.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yes. If we all just refuse to sing it, it does sound better. I agree. Thank you. Kind of, GraphWeb. Always appreciate your support. If torture.
Do you actually have these? So because I don't know if you were going somewhere with the popcorn bucket.
Fantastic Wait, Four. What do we got? Oh, do they actually have? Well, I haven't
seen. These are Boss Logic, but I sort of really like a couple of them. So the first one, right? It's a drink holder and it's the popcorn bucket, stretchy. Like this would be genius.
Yes.
Cute.
See through for Sue.
Oh, what?
Right?
That's
You know,
what
so you can see the hand reaching down to break. This is a little more impractical, but like a fire, I don't. That's a miss for me. This is genius. The thing with his hat off and holding the popcorn bucket. Come on,
Hands.
what are we doing?
A severed hand thing, though. I don't know.
No,
I get
like
cute,
it.
but
Make it a drink holder, but like an extra small drink holder, about like
Moxie,
a drink
you're right.
about that size.
It should just be the thing's head, and we'll pop his brain open. We'll eat it from the inside.
Well, that's Red Hulk. Is you open the back of his head and just like start eating. Yeah, which I thought was dumb. Also, good point, Tomac. Well, Erwin, if you don't want to sneak around, you could just fly around now that you have Just Cause.
Oh,
technically, that's grappling, wingsuiting around, or as you can say,
falling with style.
flying. Yes,
falling with
correct.
style, yes.
You beat me to it.
Son of a bitch. I'm so sorry.
Shout out to everyone, and yes, Jesus, muchos appreciado. I said it right, I swear. All right, so here is my marketing, other than popcorn buckets I can jack you off. So they have access. Oh, excellent aim, Jesus. Thank you. So they have access to many very talented, legendary artists. They need movie posters and promotional material for their superhero movies. Whatever could we do? I don't know. Maybe have some of your legendary artists make promotional materials and movie posters for you. Crazy idea. All right, so we have Alex Ross. He works for DC and Marvel. The best part, though, is his style itself is like a 40s, 50s style. So it lends itself perfectly to the new Fantastic Four. So instead of giving you movie posters like this, they're sending Pedro Pascal to stare at a freaking spaceship in Alabama. No, do this instead, idiots. All right, let's do another one. Let's do this.
Oh.
How about you want to show that you've turned around? You want to get some goodwill back from all the fans who have left? Especially the comic book fans who have left. I know. Do this. Get a legendary comic artist.
That Reed Richards is.
I know. The promotional material, but best of all, and well, we're getting to it. Let's look at what sort of movie posters they have. This is new Captain America. Wake up, honey. New Captain America movie poster just dropped. It's all red. I can't see it. What is it? This is the worst graphic design I've ever fucking seen. It's all red. Do not. What are you doing? It's all red.
It's red. It's red. He Vadered.
Dude, you got to do something. Make something pop. Like have it all the same color. Just make that background not red, or maybe like a slightly lighter or darker. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Hire Alex Ross instead. You freaking incompetence. My God. All right. We're continuing on to Sam Wilson. Sorry, Captain America.
Bubble.
This is actually where I get mad. I'm getting the baseball bat ready. All right. Chat, those who like when I make scenes, you guys are in luck. Here comes the scenes. Anthony Mackie explains why Sam Wilson won't receive the Super Soldier Serum. Sam is every man's Captain America.
Not that elite Steve Rogers.
Oh God. All right, let's keep. No, did all my highlighters go away? I think my highlighters disappeared.
Not so super simple anymore.
No, they broke on me. Never again. All right. I don't think he will. I think if you look at Sam is every man's Captain America. The idea of him just being a regular guy that's been thrust in this position of leadership is something that we can all identify with, something that we can all relate to. No, we can't relate to being superheroes. What are you talking? No, we don't want an everyman thrust into being the hero, super jacked hero beating no, we want the dude from World War II who got super soldier serum, beat up the Nazis and then got frozen in ice and then came back. That's who we want thrust in the position, not everyman, Batch.
But he wasn't everyman. That was the point. He was a weak little punk everyman, and he was just a good guy.
Good guy.
Just a good guy.
I hate him. All right, sorry. Moxie?
Captain Usurper. Usurper.
You excited for Cap 4, Mox?
No, not at all.
No, not enough
It's
women in
Bronx.
it. What if we put Pedro
Yeah, I don't feel
Pascal?
represented. I don't feel enough representation for people like me.
Redheads.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of representation, it's so important. So I think it's important for him to not get the serum because then that takes him out of the realm of the possibility of any of us being Captain America. None of us can be Captain America unless we have super soldier serum. What are you talking? Why? So he's just gonna be a normal person who should be turned into Jello because he wants little black girls to
He
think
has
she
vibranium
can be
because he's
captain?
sponsored by an ethno state with nefarious reasonings.
Speaking of ethnostates, thank you, Mackie. I couldn't be
Thank you.
nearly as offensive without you. Oh, also, I guess it's a good time to say, we will be doing some present openings. Moxie's a mad lad and got some presents. It's about yay big. Was not expecting that. It's a
it
lot
heavy?
lighter than I was. No, super light. All I'm saying is, just saying. I think it's about to get a little more authentica.
Mine's. I almost said something else. I have a different one.
Shout out to
we'll see that
Hawkins.
is not the same.
Yeah,
Parameters.
mine's girthy but lighter. You know, it's how you use the present. No,
Patrick got the smallest one,
That's it.
smallest package. I'm sorry.
Oh, that just got worse.
Literally, when I saw it, I thought that's a lot bigger than I was expecting, and then immediately, I'm so proud of myself. Said that's what she said. All right, enough of this
Thanks.
idiot. Okay, all right. Thank God we're done talking about Anthony Mackie
Oh.
saying stupid. Oh no! What did he say? My father was told he had to drop out of school in 8th grade to pick cotton. No, his
Someone
father had
fact
to
check
pick
this.
cotton with his grandfather, and I'm Captain America. When you look at it that way, it hits different. I want to revise my numbers down for what I expect this to make. What was I thinking? 400 to 500? I'm leaning closer to 400 million now. This dude needs to shut his stupid mouth. Moxie, do you want to go see it now?
Talk.
A Captain America
No.
might pick cotton in it. You want to go see it? I got a good. I need a whip. This would be
I mean-
a perfect hat. Whoosh! Whatcha? Your name is Sam Wilson. My name is Captain America. Whatcha? Your name is Sam Wilson.
This is what happens
Clip
when
it.
he goes a day without streaming. It builds up.
Your name
Oh,
is Sam
God.
Wilson. All right, there you go. You're
Oh
welcome.
no.
I'm in 1080p and everything right now. Y'all welcome.
Oh.
But I'm not wrong, right? Like, shut the fuck up. Wait, one cotton picking moment. And as we were discussing before the show, are we allowed to say cotton picking
Oh
moment?
no. Kata.
Moxie! Moxie's in charge. All right. ABF funds all this. Everything is his fault. Blame him. Cancel him instead. Thank you for taking the blame, Moxie. You're cuter. They'll let you off for like 1 or 2 years. All right. So.
It was all me.
All right, wait. Anything else before we move on? You guys have been wildly supportive. We got all caught up. Yes, thank you so much, everyone.
Beautiful.
I'm so sorry to make you have to look at this. We're doing a challenge today because I tried to read this earlier, but replace all the female like pronouns in language with male, and it's so hard. All right, so I'm so happy about this. This thing isn't even going to be going to the Oscars. So if they still manage to win everything or win anything, this thing's not even going to be on the stage now. And the having to like kneel down and beg for forgiveness, it makes me so happy. All right, now, goddamn super simple highlighter screwed me. All right, let's see. I'm going to follow appreciate for is a beautiful. No, I'm gonna find it because I tried to read it earlier in my brain. It literally broke me. All right, I'm going to attempt it. Whatever. Here we go. Carlos Sofia Gascon is speaking out on his removal from the musical campaign due to his resurfaced controversial post on X, formerly Twitter. The embattled Best Actor Oscar nominee took his Instagram on Friday to acknowledge Emilio Perez, director from a recent interview where he said he has severed ties with Gascon. Following shocking interview that I understand, I decided for the film for shock for the cast, for the incredible creatures, for the beautiful trailer. Oh my God, no, this was definitely not the paragraph. Edward told her that he hasn't spoken. Oh, this was it. Okay, sorry.
Someone had him on fast forward for a
You guys
second.
pay
All right.
for quality here.
Regular speed now.
Quote, spoken to him, and I don't want to. He is in a self-destructive approach that I can't interfere in, and I really don't understand why he's continuing, why he is harming himself, why I don't understand it. What I don't understand about this too is why he's harming people who are very close to him. I did it, guys. I finally did it. Moving on. I don't care. Oh my God. They're after DOGE. They're after them.
Yeah.
It turns out.
After DOGE.
Turns out they are arguably a little too based, definitely a little too edgy. Aren't we all a little too edgy when we're young and dumb?
Yeah. Till you're 40, I guess it counts.
There's a reason this follows the Sophia article because, well, oh wait, no, this is the wrong one. I'm so sorry. God, I'm fake newsing all of you so hard. No, this one? Oh, is that the right
You're
one? Oh, it is the
fired.
right one. I'm unfired. All right, how dare you? All right, Moxie's in charge. All my incompetence is her fault. All right, so I linked DOGE staffer Marco Liz to a, they're all about doxing them. They were doxing them so hard on Reddit, they had to shut a subreddit down because there were so many threats and doxes. Staffer Marco deleted an X account that advocated repealing the Civil Rights Act. The black people were much better off before the Democrats got a hold of them. Also, who blocked the Civil Rights Act? I can't remember. Back to, quote, eugenic immigration policy. And wrote, "You could not pay me to marry outside of my ethnicity." He just resigned. Of course, as always, I would love to see the context for these, but so far hilarious, but very, 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 very cancelable.
Speaking of that, I would keep my finger on the button, Kata. You might get a couple more today. He's not a good one.
Where's
continued?
Hold on. I need something more whip-like. God.
Oh, I know what I'm getting him
dear.
for Christmas.
I'm so sorry. A whip, honestly, no, actually, no. I would legitimately put the safety goggles on.
You're going to mess up your
One
fingers
moment.
is more what I'm
All right.
concerned
Oh my
about.
God.
Hey, Actually, I have broken something. I glued it back together successfully, thank you. Your name is Miles Morales. Hold on one second.
Oh.
Your name is Miles Morales. All right. You're welcome, Kato. Thank you for all this
I
support.
take full responsibility.
I can't believe you would do that to me,
Take
Moxie.
no responsibility.
1 second, please. All right.
This is
It's that Rambo spirit's just rising up inside of me. All right. Catherine Long, she/her reporter at the Wall Street Journal. Oh, also some USAID, State Department, fun. All right. She joined Seattle Times, fun stuff like that. Came straight out of Columbia Journalism School. Every single deep state journalist ever is from Columbia. It's just the establishment.
Like
you go to
District of
Harvard,
the actual price down there.
all the Ivy Leagues, Columbia, right up there. Like fake news manufacturers right there. And let's see, New York Times, Seattle Times, Vox Media. Doesn't look very good, but then something else happened because this anime avatar fake news does. Who would have guessed if I actually caught some fake? There's what John De La Rose had to call it out, where everyone was saying that feminist frequency, that Nice Sarkeesian, what got money from USAID, but that was fake news. You have some big news that's like, oh my God, I can't believe this, and it's from an anime avatar on Twitter. Please just do a little bit of following up on that. Just a little bit, please. Just a little bit.
But also I saw John De La Rose say something and then say JDA was right again. He third-personed himself.
Oh, I'm just saying, it took me 5 seconds to find him where he's like, yeah, no, this is fake news. We looked into it.
Jimmy doesn't like that.
Because the picture was cropped, and I was like, okay, well, there's an amount of money next to feminist frequency, but what fucking website is this from? Where's the link? Where's the source? And well, anime avatars occasionally lie. And then Elon Musk says she's a disgusting and cruel person. Turns out this is not the same Catherine Long.
Oops.
Still probably a piece of crap as well, she/her, of course. But anime avatars got some breaking news. I'm just a little bit of follow-up to make sure it's actually legit.
That's a segment.
We are the media now. We sadly have to act like the media now occasionally. All right, so
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. Essentially, she was going after and
I'm sorry.
doxing.
Remember when Peter Jennings went into a whipping Toby joke in the middle of? Oh boy, do I miss the news. We're in the media now. We're gonna make it fun.
So here's the craziness. Elon Musk has the best social media page in the world right now. It's very white pilling over there. This is at like 78%. Bring back DOGE staffer who made inappropriate statements via now deleted pseudonym. Almost 80% yes.
Can't get that many people to agree on anything.
So if they rehire him, I think we can officially say, like, for the most part, cancel culture is dead. I mean, it practically is now. If they rehire this guy, yeah. Sorry, cancel culture, you're canceled. Moxie, you got any thoughts on Big Balls? By the way, that was his pseudonym, Big Balls. Moxie, any thoughts on Big Balls?
Oh,
That's why you've been seeing Big Balls everywhere.
Well,
Okay, I did not know.
Randall
was-
said big balls.
The association.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. That's why Randall said Big Balls.
Yes. So instead of deep throat, it's big balls.
So I mean, Moxie, he was yeah, because currently he's like 20 or whatever. So whenever he said that, he was extra young and dumb, literally a teenager, presumably.
That's stupid to keep them all.
Well, here we'll even do a poll because I say bring him back. Let's see if we can beat 80% in ours. Let's see. Yeah, Badger, your thoughts?
Yeah, there's a reason we got to have some form of anonymity on the internet, and especially when you're young and dumb and you say stupid shit just for the or even when you're approaching middle age and you do very racist things for fun, just for funsies.
I like to do bad things,
just for funsies.
Trolling? People would troll if trolling wasn't fun, okay? I like to do a little trolling. All right,
some
so
people content.
Big Balls deserves a second chance. Seriously, though, have to talk about the racist stuff. Not cool. Elon Musk patented true. He originally he said wow, but then he's like, not true. So justice for Big Balls. We're currently at 91%, 89%. We're at 35 votes. We're looking like we might be slightly more base than X. You'd love to see it. Justice for Big Balls. All right, where are we going next? All right, so this journo. Raw Egg Nationalist, he's pretty popular these days. How many followers he got? 269K. Nice, but he's at 0.9. He's 0.1 away from losing the magic number. Sad. He actually does a lot of articles over on InfoWars now. Pretty freaking based. So he's been under attack by this Catherine Long broad, trying to dox him. She sent an email to a local farm shop that he goes to because she stalked his social media, figured out where he was shopping, buying all of his eggs to eat the raw eggs. So figured out where he was shopping and then emailed the farm like co-op or whatever it was to try to get his personal information. And then says, I expect this is not a typical email for your farm shop to receive. I'm happy to chat over the phone, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, fuck. Where does this idiot say it? She says that very grateful if you've passed along his name. I'm happy to keep our conversation confidential, i.e. I would never tell anyone how I learned his name. Hitting up businesses asking for personal information, don't worry, I won't tell anyone, bro. And then he also had some British motherfuckers going after him. And then 2 weeks later after this, he was doxxed by an activist organization funded by the British government, presumably thanks to her. So yeah, this broad is a spook and a half. You do not hate the media enough. Badger, any thoughts?
Lowest form of people are mutineers and doxers. He's a doxer.
Yeah. These people get paid to make it so we cannot fix all of the problems. Many have tried. What they are doing with DOGE, what Trump is doing is unbelievably unprecedented. I really wish he would have done it in his first term. Oh my God, we'd be in such a better position. But what he's doing,
everyone.
He has broken the matrix. Like, people have tried to reform stuff and whatnot. He's the bull in the china shop, and now Elon Musk has been described as the badger in the car. So I like that. And he referred to himself as a cyber badger don't care or something was the Elon Musk tweet. All right, and so they're going after all these Doge kids trying to dox them and what have you. Breaking: U.S. Attorney for D.C. Ed Martin has just declared he's launching an investigation into the misuse of taxpayer funds and threats directed at DOGE employees. First Trump administration, you were tied to them. They attacked the crap out of you, and there was barely anyone there to defend you, and you had your life ruined. Now these people come after you. They are actually being defended, and it's not going to be tolerated.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to contact Elon, tell him to calm the fuck down, because no.
Tell them to wait a cotton picking minute.
Yeah.
Consequences for
Knocky,
the
knocky,
doxers' actions.
Yes. Them and these fucking swatters and all the other things. Get them. Get them.
You love to see it, and like we're not even a month in. It's unbelievable what he's pulled off. All right, Tomac, I hope you were still in chat. Kite. So this is on Tubi, I think it was. So I believe when Tomac sent me this, he said, ignore that it was made by a former hentai studio. So, all right, sounds good. I'm interested, Tomac. So it's a young Japanese schoolgirl, and she kills all the like weird pedos and gangsters. And I've been saying,
Hidden Blades.
we talk. I know you like Assassin's Creed. So we talk about how with the cycles of civilization, with like crime being out of control, we want like vigilantes and stuff like that. You know, we want like a kick ass and what have you. We want to see Dirty Harry going after the criminals. Now, go straight up Sound of Freedom. Make the bad guys like human traffickers. You want bad guys people can easily root against, human traffickers. So she goes after all like the bad guys essentially. And hey, cute little Japanese schoolgirls shooting degenerates with guns, and then they're like, ugh, and then the bullets explode afterwards. I mean,
Very nice.
I enjoyed it as that classic anime style. I don't know how many people I would necessarily recommend it to, but if you're a anime degenerate, constantly on the lookout for new stuff, Kite on Tubi for freezies. And don't you worry, there's also Kite Liberator that he also had me watch. Thank you, Tomac. Shout out. Teenage assassin is cleaning up the streets of Tokyo. The police call her the Angel of Death, an unfeeling assassin who eliminates targets with grace and precision, leaving only a flurry of feathers across the bloody crime scene as a calling card. This one was totally different, had absolutely nothing to do with the previous one whatsoever. Not connected in any way that I could tell, but they were in space and they had food, so that way you would have plenty of calcium and stuff, so your bones wouldn't atrophy. But then when they went through space radiation, Fantastic Four style, it turned them into the Thing, but made out of bones, and it was unstoppable. And then the little teenage Japanese schoolgirl has to fight them.
Hey, boner.
I enjoyed it enough. Like I said, don't know who I would recommend it to, but there are plenty of anime degens out there who have seen them all and need more. I would definitely recommend it to them. Japanese schoolgirls, not necessarily my thing, but the Japanese, man, they're good storytellers. They even make the little Japanese schoolgirls work. I haven't had to put a moratorium
breaking
on them.
announcement. I have to sound like Mr. Fantastic here. We have family dinners. Big Balls is back now. We have this straight from Elon for the newsroom. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to go out to Carl's Jr. and get that new breakfast burger. It looks great. All right, bye.
Space Force hat going on for that one. Wow. And like that's how fast things like government moves so epically slow. Things are going so unbelievably fast though. Thoughts on the Leon the Prof Ref and Sakamoto days? On the Leon the Prof Ref and Sakamoto days. I've watched every episode. And I don't know Prof Ref on the Prof Ref Leon. Oh, Leon the professional reference in Sakamoto days.
Oh.
Successfully translated.
Okay, but we got there.
I am actually really enjoying it. I'm not sure what reference exactly. Weird underage Natalie Portman, I don't think has been in it yet. But I am enjoying it. It's not super crazy good, but it's fun and,
By the way,
simple and
yeah,
wholesome.
yeah.
I like
She's
it.
attractive. I was looking at the fucking burger. It really does look like I'm thinking of making my own with like the hash brown patty and the egg and the fucking.
Hardee's commercials, man. You remember those when they just get the hot chick in the bikini eating a Hardee's burger? Is that what you're talking
from
about?
Avocado World, so we have
Carl's Jr.
Carl's
Yeah.
Hardy.
The
Is
same.
that what you guys are talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the same.
that's
yeah. Okay,
okay.
but no, yeah. Well, because did you see the new Super Bowl commercial that everyone's talking about?
No, did they bring her back?
Oh,
they got hot
a
girls
new-
eating burgers
a new
back?
hot blonde chick talking about it. Yeah, and everyone is saying it looks like a commercial from the early 90s, but it's
We're back,
2020.
baby. We're back. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're back, Crockett. We're back.
I think only thing missing, I think Moxie shared this the other day, is like the salsa commercials. New York City. Pace. Yeah. No, we back.
Man. Oh, makes me happy. All right, let's see. All right, I don't have to look up Leon Prof Ref anymore. All right, so
Who's
where
got
are we at?
big
35
balls?
minutes? Okay.
You've got big balls.
Here, Erwin, check private.
CNN is having to talk about big balls and stuff like that. It makes me so happy. I can't wait for like Maxine Waters or Nancy Pelosi to say big balls. Where's the private chat tab at? All right, 1 second,
Right
please.
there at the bottom there, Space Force, shout out.
Fuck, no, dang it, hold on, copy. I'm an old, I can't see anything. Goddamn dark mode back in my day. All right, 1 second. All right, but first, Badger, you're pulling it up? All right.
I pulled it up very quickly. I'm excitable.
And then we'll get
Carl's
to your Luke
Jr.
Skywalker.
You understand?
Now
Understand what we're
kick,
working
now
with?
kick all the trannies out of the beauty pageants and we're back. Yes.
Look at the hash browns and the bacon. You need the bacon. The meat, the cheese, the egg. Oh yeah.
Enhance. Oh, Lord have mercy. Side boob. Bring back side boob. Like we talk about how like if you want Hollywood and whatnot and entertainment to succeed again, obviously bring back hot chicks, boobs and whatnot. But like premium side boob. And then the cleavage when it's all shoved together and it's perfectly round are optimal boobage. So those in particular, like in Daredevil, there's no nudity, but you do get the Karen stand-in side boob. And that's probably my favorite part so far of what I've watched in season
She's
1.
fine. Can we notice on the burger how the bacon is hanging out over?
Actually does
it's, like,
look really
catching
good.
the light behind it. They knew what they were doing. This food artist.
The hangover
artiste, if you
burger
will.
at that. It's not just a
Hangover
breakfast burger, it's the hangover burger.
Carl's
had
Jr.
Too much potato water.
Do they have hot dogs by chance?
Thankfully,
So I'd like to see the market do the same marketing with their hot dogs if that's possible.
Thank you for choosing
Corn dogs.
Parties and
Come on, Carl's
Jr.
Jr. Bring back corn dogs, please. Mayonnaise, a little mayonnaise, fry sauce. Just saying. We're back.
It's been so long.
We're back. Oh my
Right,
God.
Erwin?
We can
How
have
about
nice
her
things
for
now.
is she mid? How about her for Sue Storm?
I love the Lego Batman movie. Yes. Yes. Genuinely. Like, yes. Oh, and she's got the star nipples. Oh my God. She got the star. Oh, okay. Well, so that's so funny.
The bra. Jesus, the top. Yeah, sorry.
I got to skip ahead a little bit and then I will be talking about one of my favorite animes I've ever seen. I just watched recently. I randomly found Space Adventure Cobra and there is some nudity, but she's an alien who's just a hot chick and they're all in love with the main character. She has star nipples and I'm like, wow, if you just make the nipples stars, it's so much less awkward having to see all the like anime nudity and whatnot. So yes, she actually has star nipples as well. We're back, baby. We're back. We're so back that after 6 years, it's finally coming to Galaxy's Edge. They did it.
What?
6 years. Almost 6 years. And they're finally going to have Luke Skywalker in Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, that was Jesus Christ. That was Luke. I was okay.
Right? I mean, they claim it's Luke Skywalker. That's his costume, right?
I mean, not really. I think
Like a
that's
lady.
like his Return of the Jedi thing they got going on.
I mean, it's definitely not the Disney Star Wars costume, right?
No, it's definitely not that.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that's what they're...
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker
Cool.
will be coming to Galaxy's Edge. Incoming transmission with more details. Disney Parks. So yeah, no, it took them that long. After 6 years, they finally had to admit, maybe we should have had Star Wars in our Star Wars theme park.
Yeah, it's the Mando look. I think.
Oh no! Oh my God! Oh no! That is it.
Because I could tell his tunic is little.
Get over here, Grogu! Hey, you see Uncle Luke, Grogu? Fuck you!
No, he's got great aim at that thing.
I know. Honestly, I bat like 95% with this thing. That's what I'm saying. Baseball, we'd have to see a lot less strikes, a lot more excitement if they just put some nails on the baseball bats. And they didn't. Never understood in baseball. You hit the ball and then you throw your weapon away so you can't defend yourself? Dumb. This is America. You should be able to run with the baseball bat. And not only if someone tries to tag you, you can defend yourself, but if you're going and the ball's like come in line, drive at you or something, you can hit it away.
Oh yeah, did you see this?
Polo
They're
style.
turning the Star Cruiser they spent all that money on into the Imagineering offices.
Yeah, I was gonna bring because that actually sounds awesome. I would kind of
If
love
you
my
work
office to be
there.
like a Star
If you work
Cruiser.
there, that'd be
it'd be
cool.
Yeah. Hope this inspires you more than it did the last batch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's like, hey, you're at this company. Don't you love this company? We're going to put you in this offices of this thing that failed spectacularly. Don't worry, your job's secure. I mean, these people's jobs weren't secure, but you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of quick ones. Last of Us 2 is upon us. Let's see. We're at 40 minutes, so they'll probably be late today, right? One would assume.
Sure.
Oh, what the hell? Some of them stayed. The series co-showrunner explained this by saying, I personally think that there's an amazing opportunity here to delve into someone who is perhaps physically more vulnerable than the Abby in the game. This is in reference to why she's so much smaller. But whose spirit is stronger. She has a higher wisdom stat. And then the question is, where does her formidable nature come from and how does it manifest? That's something that will be explored now and later. Yeah, first off, how does a woman run anything in a post-apocalyptic world? Moxie, I'm really sorry to have to say this. We love our women's, but if we're in a post-apocalyptic world, if you get to be second-class citizens, consider yourselves lucky. You're not running
Support
shit.
staff. Totally fine.
Like, that's just how it goes. I'm sorry, Mox. Like, we love our ladies, but you're not running the gangs. I'm sorry. And then, all right, you're running the gang. Well, you got to be big and buff and really high. No, now you're a little girl.
Thankfully, we have War Master ABF, so she'll be treated quite well with the Cabal. I can't promise you a leading rank, but you will be up in the VIP for sure.
It won't be a Fury Road situation. At least, I can
It's
promise that.
fine. I'll do the
dumb
spreadsheets
shit.
and the
Oh, good.
presentations.
Oh yes,
Okay.
the sheets will be spread.
No one will be able to read it. We need to know how much ammo and slaves we have. This whole Druckmann shit, he's now having to realize and admit basically that like you can't have a chick work out and get that big and buff in a goddamn apocalypse. Where's she getting the protein and the time to lift weights 3 hours a day? And yeah, if this was a dude though, he would have had to take a bunch of human growth hormone and get buff. But a chick, nah, we'll fine. It's fine.
I'll say both, and maybe not a lot of lesbians, but like prison, there will be a lot of people who aren't gay, but will definitely have homosexual sex. That's for sure.
I don't know, Justin. We're gonna have tryouts. We'll see if you can mix.
Avoid the post-apocalypse. And everyone on the panel agree we should avoid the post-apocalypse. Also, with 65 votes, 92% want to bring back the Doge kid. Well, I got news for you. Congratulations. We already did it. Thanks to this chat. All right, back up to this idiot Neil Druckmann. All right. I personally think that there is an amazing... Oh, no, sorry. Our brand is that we pander to no one.
But they did.
We pander to no one. We do what's best for the story, and whatever happens, like, totally happens, guys. There's a very particular story we wanted to tell, and we stuck to our guns. But they're already changing it for the show. Badger? Are we getting a 4? Because they talk about how they want to do 3 seasons and might go for longer.
No, that just means they'll keep telling the story that wasn't there. Pedro's going to get batted, but
You think so?
remember when he added a whole gay episode and they admitted that he did it to trick everyone because they wouldn't have watched it otherwise, and so he just used what could have been Joel and Ellie's time to show, well, or depending on who was feeling frisky that day. Yeah.
Yes, like I was saying, there is
So they do
definitely going to be
pander.
a lot of gayness in the post-apocalypse. Let's just keep it to little like journals we find on the ground. Thank you. All right,
Thank
so
you. Yeah.
Du-du-du-du.
Audio recordings that I'm just getting for the achievement. I'm not actually going to listen to.
Okay, I don't either. Oh my god.
Sometimes
I
I
have to
do,
really,
but
I have to really care about the story for that. That happens so rarely. All right, you'll never believe this, Badger. Marvel's Armor Wars series no longer a top priority at studios, says producer. Whoops. You know, that's not my project, to be honest, but I do know as Marvel Studios continues to go through this phase, we want to make sure whatever we're making is awesome. So that means we had to slow down some things that were on the front burner. It doesn't mean we'll never make it, but it does mean we just have to be a little more considered so that every time out, audiences are guaranteed quality. Yeah, at this point, I think we can just go and say Armor Wars is never, ever happening. Thank God, just read it, really enjoyed it. He talks about how it's going to star Rhodey, what's his nuts, Don Cheadle. He just plays, he's in the background the entire thing. I think in the very, very, very beginning, they have him in a suit. Just to say, oh, hey, look, he's War Machine. The rest of the entire, like, 7 issues or whatever, he's not in anything. Look, he's literally behind Tony, behind Tony, behind Tony. He's the supportist role of all. There's literally a chair right there. He's literally the dude in the chair. But they were going to make him the main character. And they talk about, the whole thing is, a bad guy steals some of his technology and then sells it. So all the bad guys, all the villains who use armor were using his technology. So he has to go stop them. But some of the people using the technology is like the government and what have you. And the Russian government. So he has to go rogue. So this is kind of like a Civil War situation. But instead of Captain America being the one who goes rogue, it gets flipped. Iron Man's the one going rogue. And Captain America actually tries to stop him, and he has to fight Captain America. Great story. Does not star the black dude. It stars mullet and mustache Tony Stark. Thank you very much. And my God, I'm so glad it's not getting made. It wouldn't have been it. Just like Daredevil Born Again's not the comic.
No, I think you'll find that it was going to star Riri and Riri Williams. It was going to be great. Yeah. They forgot how to make movies and TV shows, so thank God that's not coming out.
They spent a bunch of time in the writer's room trying to figure out if Agatha and What's Her Nuts Death were married. Apparently, in some witchy way, they're married. I don't fucking care. Maybe you should have worked more on making a character we liked, and then you could have figured out, character arcs from there. Badger, have you watched any Invincible season 3 yet?
No, but real quick, the Armor Wars, by the way, the whole point was that I'm waiting for it all to come out. The whole point was that it was like the most advanced shit at the time, and there's just so much more advanced than Iron Man's shitty armor now. You got the Guardians in with their nanotech, so now everyone has better technology than Tony, who's fucking dead until Robert comes back pretending to be Doom.
Yeah,
yeah,
it is kind of pointless. So
what's
yeah, and
the war over?
Captain America got fired from being Captain America, so he's a U.S. soldier or whatever. Which even when he has to take on a different name, he still managed to have U.S. in there. So yeah, it's basically like a reverse of Civil War situation. And I really loved it, and it worked really well, especially with mustache mullet Tony Stark, who is absolutely the main character, and Rhodey is barely in it. What's Rhodey doing in this? Oh, look, he's the support guy sitting in the chair with some binoculars. Oh, check this out, Badger. So he had to do the lighter stealth model that didn't have the rocket booster, so he straps a giant rocket to his back. That's actually pretty awesome. I like that. That looks pretty sweet. Yeah,
I
so
like Hall
really
Notes. It's not a deterrent. I mean, the aesthetic. So.
Oh no! I'm not making fun of it. I'm saying it's right. Yeah, make Tony Stark look like this again, and make Nick Fury white, and we'll be back, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say also, like, give Rhodey the flat top. Or
All right,
else
so
racism.
What are you gonna do when after they're done having the Robert Downey play Doom and he gets his Tony Stark variant back? He looks like that. It's from an 80s retro, and he has the mullet and the mustache and all that. You down?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Perm that mother fudger.
Do
yes,
it.
Perm.
I permanent.
Perm. All right. WotC's bringing us Magic the Gathering, but Legendary. I'm kind of a sucker for Legendary, but you know it's going to be woke because it's WotC.
Hasbro.
Anyone care? Anyone have thoughts? Like I said, I'm a sucker for Legendary. That's the only thing that gets me. It's just going to be another Dungeons & Dragons movie. Badger, you care about this?
No. Because I figured that's what he's doing right there. No.
Yeah.
No. Hasbro. Wizards of the Coast. All bad. Yep. Thank you, Joey.
Pass.
Daddy
All
Elon
right.
needs to purchase them.
What if Legendary did a Gundam live action? I love me some Pacific Rim. Badger, you a OG Pacific Rim fan?
Mm-hmm. I like Pacific Rim.
Moxie, it stars a young Asian girl. Did you feel represented in Pacific Rim?
Does she have red
Also-
hair? Orange hair?
Maybe
No,
downstairs. I wasn't looking.
But still, yeah. Legendary, and I've liked a lot of the Godzilla and stuff, so I'm a sucker for giant robots and giant monsters.
But
I said
Gundam? Think they're gonna mess it up?
That's probably, yeah, obviously they're gonna mess it up, but like I don't really know anything about Gundam or Avatar, but I see this, and this makes me want to not see the next Avatar. So like, I guess I'm more hyped for Gundam live action than Avatar Fire and Ash.
Yes.
Is a thing. Is this doing anything for anyone?
Looks so
This
good.
makes me want to yell. Kind of makes me want to yell moratorium. Like, not to be racist against the goddamn blues, but
I think that's a really
Moratorium.
sophisticated autism joke. Is that like a sensory
what?
deprivation things he's suggesting for you, or it might just be because you have big earphones? I can't tell. Maybe I read into
probably
that too
the
much.
gigantic headphones. Thank you. All right. What do we
Prefer it
have?
my way myself.
Did both drop one? Oh yes. Warner Brothers down bad. Hunter. Oh yes. We may. If they go super late, we might get to this, but I was saving it for tomorrow because we normally do video games on Saturday. Was it Bloomberg? Yeah, I just had a big thing about Warner Brothers games.
That was one of
They're
my
so
stories
screwed.
today. They had the
So
200
screwed.
million impairment for Suicide Squad. They had the 100 million for Multiverse. The main guy is retiring after 12 years.
Quidditch game.
Yet
Yes.
more fucking word that they're doing Batman Arkhamverse that's years away.
Oh,
Arkham
yeah.
Asylum reboot, and then that Wonder Woman
Very-
game.
The very
they're
last
retooling.
paragraph. Let's see. Yeah, the very last paragraph made me laugh because they saved it for the very bottom, I believe it was. Yeah, it's a really long article. Now Rocksteady's looking to return
Yeah.
to Batman for a single player game, but according to people familiar with the timeline, the new project is years away from landing. So they're like, just slip something. Pretend we're gonna do a single player. Pretend we're gonna do what they want at the very, very, very end.
But he also said this in 2024, and then Vara Dark said something similar. And then she responded saying, "Yeah, we've been hearing this for a long time. They're bringing back Roger Craig Smith to be Batman, to continue the Arkhamverse, because obviously Kevin's gone, and I mean Mark Hamill's gone too, even though he's still alive. He's just woo-hoo. So yeah, it's time to continue on with new actors." I got nothing else.
So a Flash game could potentially be amazing. Like, we all love like our Max Payne bullet time, and essentially the Flash is just the same thing as bullet time.
It seems
could
like
be freaking
everyone
awesome. And
is
the
getting
powers-
one more game. Like Rocksteady is going to get this Batman game, and if they don't, that's it. Rocksteady's over. EA, BioWare, they get Mass Effect, and if that's not fucking perfect, they're done. Ubisoft has Assassin's Creed Shadows.
So some of these studios, they're working on shit, and then they're like, we're going to cancel your project, and now we're going to have you work on Wonder Woman. And then now Wonder Woman is questionable if it's going to happen. So they're like closing studios and putting them into other studios to close those studios.
Yeah. And also at this point, Rocksteady is a fucking ship of Theseus. Like, I don't even think there's one original member still there. It's not the original thing anymore, or anything close to it.
Yeah, the things you loved no longer exist. They all are dead and gone. But for 1995, we have Cobra, la film.
Ooh.
We call it Space Adventure Cobra, also Space Cobra. Check this booty out right here, and then I think it's the next one. Yeah. Oh no, here it was. Purple, no pants. Purple, no pants. Censorship. And one of the characters in this, I kind of thought she was naked, and then occasionally I'd like see like a little neck thing. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, she's actually technically supposedly wearing clothes. So he has
Flesh tone, right? Is that what's happening?
Yes, this is just naked. Like I said though, so there's triplets, and they're aliens that are just super hot chicks that have star nipples, and if one of them falls in love with someone, they all fall in love with them. So the main character, he's got 3 hot aliens trying to jump his bone, and then because of that, and he gets to control their home world or something. It's so male. The whole clip of this is my hate video games, male fantasy. This is male fantasy like times 1,000, and I loved it so much. It's on Amazon free with ads. Space Adventure Cobra. I rarely tell you all you gotta watch something. I watched the first 30 minutes and then had to stop and save it for the next. I was already in love with this like 30 minutes in. It's got me so hype. I was cheering. The art style is amazing. The art and animation is so good. You're like, all you weebs out there, like Zax, all you like animation fans and whatnot, you like all those 90s animes. This is absolutely perfect. He's a space bounty hunter going up against the like crime syndicate, the Galactic Crime Syndicate Guild or whatever. And then his arm turns into a psycho gun or whatever that blows everything up or something. And her butt. You see her butt? And then his little helper is a Seximatron 9000. I felt so represented.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do impressions. I don't like it.
It's
I don't
on
like
Prime.
it. I don't like
It's
it.
on Prime, free with ads.
Sorry.
Please God, guys. Space Adventure Cobra. I ask so little of you guys. So very rarely do I say you all have to watch this. Space Adventure Cobra. Go get cultured. And yeah, is Tomok's not here right now? Yeah, I gotta have if Tomok has not seen this, I'm gonna be blown away. I couldn't believe he hadn't already made me watch it. And then there's like 30 some episodes of a show, just Space Cobra. And I could not find it in English anywhere, but oh my God, if anyone wants to DM this to me on Discord, I will love you forever. I will probably beg Tomok to do it. I'm so happy. It's everything I've ever wanted from an anime, and then some. All right, Badge, I'm going to be private chatting you. I finally have a trailer. I finally made a video, and it's such a rare occasion that I make videos. I have to put a trailer out for them. And despite Badger and ABF and Leon's best efforts, tomorrow, after the stream, we'll be premiering the first episode of my new project, we'll say. And, well, we'll let the trailer speak for itself on what the new project is. Roll it, Badger.
To get a job done, to actually succeed, you're going to have to burn bridges. You're going to have to go to areas deep inside of you that may not be to other people's likings. You're going to have to break protocol. And that's what the message was. To get a job done, right, you sometimes have to do it yourself, whether it's popular or not.
About to trigger everyone.
Yes. 8 minutes of fun tomorrow. You guys will all love it. I barely get into the Rambo stuff, so all of you who really, really hate me for my thoughts on that, don't worry. The first episode barely has any of it. So, yes, I know. You guys are going to like it, though. I know.
I can't wait.
Know. Elon Musk, best social media page in the world. I love Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man. If someone took a screenshot of this and posted it, I would not believe it was real. I would have to track it down to source it because I would not believe it. Oh my God, it makes me so happy. And this was preceded by this picture. Tucker and Elon and their giant MAGA hats. Presumably at the White House. Oh, wait, Big Balls. Yeah, this is presumably Photoshop, but wow. We truly are living in a different timeline. It makes me happy.
Can I do my best Gooch impersonation?
Please do.
I think you're going to like it.
More lame and gay, more lesbos, more.
Impeccable.
It's really good. It's impeccable, isn't it?
Yes. I really hope he's here tomorrow because we can talk about some Rob Liefeld. He is scorching Marvel so hard, and I love me some Rob Liefeld. Yeah, we want to get back to Jack dudes and hot chicks in comics.
Captain America. Big
Mm-hmm.
frames. Can't walk through the door without turning sideways. It's amazing.
Correct. You guys are breaking up really bad for me. Am I breaking up for you guys? Or am I download just shit right now? All right, good. All right, I'm gonna keep talking, and you guys just tell me to shut up if I start roboting too hard. All right, USAID. I brought it up. Actually, we're at 59 minutes. We're gonna talk a little bit of politics. Quick, Badger, we got anything going on tonight?
Tonight, 8 o'clock. Do the thing inside the Badger Den. Yay! Before that, Gooch's pre-Badger Den. Yay! Tonight, 8 o'clock.
Moxie, what will we be doing on Badger Den tonight?
We are opening presents. Badger, yourself, and the Guccimus both have their packages unopened, and we will reveal them on stream.
Maybe smaller, but it'll get the job done. Thank you. We'll be opening my package. Perfectly normal size.
Yeah,
that I
mine's
shouldn't
quite
be judged for. Can't help what God gave me.
Looking forward to being able.
Moxie.
put another hat on. It's got to be a hat. If it's not a hat, I will. If it's, I'm guessing it's a hat. If it's not a hat, I owe Moxie a gifty. I'm
Gooch
saying it
has
right now.
one too.
All right.
So tonight on Inside the Badger Den, 8 o'clock, we will be unveiling what the hell we got. I have no idea.
Hat. Or else I owe Moxie a gifty. All right. Politico took $8 million from USAID. I brought it up the other day and I wanted to talk about it a bunch, but I'm like, this is one of those things like my SDGs. I know people's eyes just want to glaze over, and I get it. USAID, who the fuck cares? Talk about Anthony Mackie being an idiot. I know it. It's super important. And the fact that he's going after it is crazy, but now everyone knows about it. My nerds know what USAID is, and it makes me so happy. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, no, fuck.
All you had to do was say that the theory that it was all fucking like being funded and directed is true. It was.
I know. And there's so much. And it used to be like, oh, the government's doing this thing. And oh, conspiracy theorists. Now they're like, here is like the line item from the Treasury Department as proof now. It's so great. And you know what else is great?
Everyone has AIDS. My grandma and my dog go blue.
I'm sorry, Moxie, what were you saying before ABF really interrupted?
Yeah, just the gaslighting that's been done to everybody labeled as conspiracy theorists and all. It's like, oh, looky. Assholes.
And man, so I love, a lot of people want to talk about the transgender comics in Peru and a lot of the silly stuff. That's the thing, is they from the very bottom, the most ridiculous nonsense, up to full-blown wars and releasing pandemics on the world and whatnot. It funds all of the worst stuff. And the fact that they're going after and everyone knows about it, man. Talking about like transparency, they're going after Obama, Biden's, oh, we're going to be the most transparent administration ever. That's what they always say. And now we actually have like the most transparent administration, and they're already trying to impeach them over it. Badger, what are you plotting right now?
How are you supposed to pronounce the acronym? You said USAID, UAIDS. I've heard it all of the ways. The U.S. press secretary says USAID. But
yeah, that's how it's actually. It's an acronym.
Spelled, but it's blue with the U.S. and then red and aid on the thing, indicating you would say USAID.
Yeah, because they want you to think it's like the Federal Reserve. Or,
but the acronym is obviously United Agency of whatever.
Yeah, well, like DOGE, we don't call it DOGE. So it's like, I get it. But yeah. Wait, are they actually really starting? Fudge. Yeah. All right, wait, talk about it tomorrow? Yeah, you'll never believe this. Disney got USAID money. And no, more on that later. And Warner Brothers video games are going to be destroyed, Wonder Woman. Moxie, are you interested in a Wonder Woman video game? They made it for you.
No, thank you.
No? Anything you want to plug, Mox?
Not really. Again, Badger Done tonight.
Post plug. We'll do a post plug. For those that don't know, Moxie, the genius grifter she is, now has the pre-FNT stream. She starts our Friday viewing block. So if you need something to do before this stream, we have a pre-stream now on Moxie's channel.
Pre. 11 a.m. avocado time. And then I have Inside the Badger Den, and then I will be the guest on Neon Leon tonight. Tomorrow I have my weird movie review show at 8:30 avocado time. It's a Velocipaster, so it should be a good time. It should be fun.
You sound spaced. Anything else you want to throw in before we go, Badge?
No. That's it.
Tomorrow.
Enjoy. We'll see you tonight.
Normal stream tomorrow, and then afterwards you can all get really angry at me for my Rambo video that I think you're all going to actually really enjoy. And then once I actually start going into it, you're going to hate them all. But that first one's going to be a banger.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Come on.
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Badge, you got some news from Rick you want to let him know about potentially on Sunday?
Bo will be on Late Night with the Gooch with all of us, and we'll talk about all of his bombshells that he's dropped.
crazy.
He's going wild. Yeah. Well, tomorrow we'll talk about Rob Liefeld, like Deadpool creator, putting Marvel on blast, and then you got Bo backing him up. You love to see it. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and also